Whoa!
I filed my eligible obligation.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about eligible obligation on
What?
the USCA.
Oh, you talking all that kind of stuff. I'm striking all that. If I hear it again, I'm not going to let you represent yourself. I promise you.
Oh,
That's enough. I don't want to hear another word.
okay. I like to also.
Another one? I don't want to hear another word. No, put him out.
Put your hands on me like that.
Hush. Get him out of the courtroom. I don't want to hear another word. I just heard another word, Mr. Baker. Hush.
All right, guys. Today we're looking at a sovereign citizen who's facing 30 years in prison. Yes, 30 years. Instead of hiring a lawyer like most people would, he decided to represent himself. At this point, is either completely out of touch with reality or just doesn't care if he goes to jail and wanted to take a wild chance. Spoiler, it doesn't end well for him. The judge totally shuts him down, and honestly, it's one of the most crazy and entertaining court moments you'll see. But seriously, why would anyone act like a sovereign citizen when they are staring at decades behind bars?
All right, Mr. Baker, you're before the court day for your arraignment. And let's see. You're not. Have you hired an attorney?
No, sir.
Do you plan on hiring one?
No, sir.
Are you going to represent yourself, or do you wish to
Yes,
have the
sir.
public defender to represent you?
No, sir. I'm representing myself.
All right, you're before the court today for your arraignment. You've been charged by way of an information with possession of a cocaine, possession of a controlled substance, count 1 and 2. Those are both third-degree felonies, punishable to 5 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $5,000 fine. You have a count 3, which is fleeing or attempting to elude high-speed reckless. I believe that should be a second-degree felony, punishable to 15 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $10,000 fine. Count 4 is driving while license, cancel, suspend, or revoke. Third or subsequent offense, that's a third-degree felony, punishable to 5 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $5,000 fine. And count 5, possession of marijuana less than 20 grams, which is a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable to 1 year in the county jail and a $1,000 fine. So you're looking at a total of about 30 years in the Florida Department of Corrections if you're convicted of everything and you get the maximum sentence. And you're still wishing to represent yourself?
Yes.
Seriously, how can someone look a judge in the eye and say yes, sir, right after being told they're facing 30 years in prison? I just don't understand these sovereign citizens sometimes. I kind of get it if someone pulls the sovereign citizen stuff for something like a speeding ticket. It's still dumb, but not a big deal. But this guy is facing 30 years. At that point, you need to drop the act, wake up, and take things seriously. The court doesn't care about your made-up laws. Legally, sovereign citizen arguments never work. Not once in real courts that I don't know if this guy realizes that, but it sure seems like he doesn't. Because here he is, still acting like this while possibly losing the rest of his life. There are actual legal cases that have repeatedly rejected this nonsense, and yet this guy is willing to throw his life away just to prove a point. Or maybe because of pride. What do you think? Is he seriously trying to outsmart the judge, or is he just not mentally well? Because honestly, I can't tell anymore.
So raise your right hand to be sworn in.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Baker, state your name.
Lee Baker.
And Mr. Baker, you have asked to represent yourself. Is that correct?
Yes.
How far did you get in school?
9th grade.
Okay. And so you can read and write?
Yes.
Okay. Are you employed?
No, sir.
All right. How do you make a living?
I'm unemployed right now. I was living with someone else.
Sir?
I'm unemployed. I was living with someone else. I just got out of jail about 5 months ago.
Okay. Well, what is your trade?
I have my own business,
All right. What kind of business?
a cleaning business.
Okay. And have you ever represented yourself before?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol today, which would affect your ability to make this decision to represent yourself?
No.
Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness that would affect your ability to
No,
to make this decision?
No.
All right. You understand that attorneys are trained in the rules of evidence, criminal procedure, and the law, and they're there to assist you in preparing pretrial motions, preparing for pretrial hearings, and to participate in discovery, and also preparing for trial.
I comprehend that very well.
All right, and sir, you understand that if you're representing yourself, you'll be held to that same standard.
I comprehend that.
All right, and I cannot assist you in any way. The state attorney would not be able to assist you in any way. Is that correct?
I comprehend.
All right, and you still wish to represent yourself?
Yes.
All right, Madam Clerk, if you'll print out the information, and Deputy Dexter, it's okay if the clerk hands the information to Mr. Baker? Madam Clerk, if you'll do that. Mr. Baker, when you receive that information, I'm going to ask that you enter a plea at this time.
I'd like to file 2 motions on the record as well, sir.
I want to do your arraignment first.
All right.
All right, whenever you're ready, you'll let me know and you enter your plea.
I end up plea of not guilty.
Okay. All right, you're filing motions.
Yes, sir. I
You have
got
copies for the state.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I got a declaratory judgment, and I want to furnish this bond to the clerk
You file it. Go ahead.
for my release from the Bay County Jail today.
Okay.
That's declaratory judgment. That's for the clerk only.
Now, you're providing a copy of the state, everything you've given the clerk.
The bond, I shouldn't have to give the bond. The bond goes straight to the clerk. Declaratory
Anything you
judgment-
file that you want me to consider, you have to provide a copy to the state, sir. That's you're representing yourself. You have to know those rules. If you don't, you're going to mess
I
up.
understand that.
If you're not providing to the state, I'm not going to consider it.
Okay.
And the clerk doesn't make any determinations on that. All the clerk determines is whether you're innocent or not.
I'm not talking about the bond for the declaratory judgment. I'm talking about the bond for the clerk to release me today. I filed my eligible obligation.
What are you
Clerk.
talking about?
Sir,
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about eligible obligation on the USCA.
Oh, you talking all that kind of stuff. I'm striking all that. And if I hear it again, I'm not going to let you represent yourself. I promise you.
I promise you, this guy actually just said USCA. That stands for United States Code Annotated, which is just the regular U.S. laws, but with extra notes and explanations added by legal publishers. Let's be real, though. He probably has no idea what it really means. People like him love to throw around big legal terms like they found some secret cheat code. They think if they say the right mix of words, the judge will suddenly go, "Oh, wow, my bad, you're free to go." And that eligible obligation thing, it's just another fake legal theory. These guys believe debts, or even criminal charges, can magically disappear, like unpaid parking tickets. But judges have ruled again and again that this is complete nonsense. Still, here he is, acting like he just hacked the legal system. So what do you think? Does he actually believe in this stuff, or is he just trying to confuse a judge out of desperation?
He's already entered a not guilty plea. We'll set this for a pre-trial. We'll set it for a. Don't ask me any questions like that, sir. I'm not answering any questions. If you want to file a motion, file your motion. We'll set it for our December. When's that motion day in December? December 19th at 9 o'clock. Sir, you may, if you're going to do the sovereign citizen and all that, you may want to consider having the attorney.
I'm a private citizen, sir. I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm a private citizen.
Listen to me. If you're going to pursue that, you may want to reconsider representing yourself.
No, sir.
But I'm not going to pay attention to any of that, and I'm going to strike all that. So
Okay.
we'll see you
No
December 19th at 9 o'clock.
It's no problem. Oh,
That's enough. I don't want to hear another word.
okay. I'd like to also.
I don't want to hear another word. No, put him out.
Put your hands on me like that.
Hush. Get him out of the courtroom. I don't want to hear another word. I just heard another word, Mr. Baker. Hush.
I'm not gonna lie. The judge was actually doing this guy a favor by dragging him out of the courtroom and forcing him to get some real legal help. Some people might say the judge was too harsh, but seriously, what else was he supposed to do? Just sit there and let this guy recite his completely made-up legal theories while everyone in the courtroom slowly lost brain cells? No, the judge basically said, "All right, since you don't want to act like a normal defendant, I'm getting you someone who understands real law." Honestly, we need more judges like this. Stop wasting time. Escort these guys out, give them a timeout, and let them rethink their brilliant plan to outsmart the legal system. These sovereign citizens just go on Reddit or Google, find some conspiracy theory, and think they've cracked the code. But if they just spent 5 more minutes researching, they'd see that no sovereign citizen has ever won in court. Not once. What do you think? Did the judge do the right thing? Or should he have just let this guy keep embarrassing himself? I know some folks think the judge was too strict, but come on, this guy is facing 30 years. So you've got to ask, Is he trying to actually win, or just speed run his way to prison? If it's the second one, well, he's doing great. Honestly, I respect the judge for even giving him a chance to sit down and reconsider. But I have a feeling this guy is just going to double down even harder. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this courtroom moment, and make sure to like and subscribe if you want more content like this, though a lot of people keep saying the judges I show are too strict, but I just don't see it. These sovereign citizens need a serious reality check, and I'm honestly tired of hearing the same fake legal arguments over and over again. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, everyone.